Welcome to Stop Now, where careless moments are exposed not to judge, but to warn. Not all drivers are dangerous, but sometimes all it takes is one person being careless to get everyone caught up in the act. Watch to understand. On the road, it's never too late to be calm. Let's start the video with a scene that makes everyone jump. In Thailand, a motorcyclist braked in time when he noticed an unusual sign on an 18-wheel container truck next to him. He jumped off the road in a split second, but that wasn't all. He turned back immediately to save the adults and children still trapped.
Get it!
Oh my God, as far as I know, this is his test drive. Stay with us and you will see what consequences driving while tired can bring. It is no surprise that the driver was arrested shortly after. Wish someone had told me this. Overtaking doesn't get you anywhere faster, it just gets you to the garage faster. The real reason every car should have a handbrake on, even if you're only stopping for a few minutes. When alcohol replaces sobriety, the consequences are a host of criminal charges. According to reports from local authorities, the driver was determined to be in a state of intoxication when driving. The driver was charged by Russian police shortly after.
Звук какой-то страшный. Делает. Что делает? Ахуй.
Large vehicles like trucks need time and space to handle the situation. Any sudden action on your part could make them the unwitting culprit.
Ты, Вадька, молодец, а.
The truck in the clip was speeding on a snowy road, and as a result, it was out of control. You wouldn't believe that a friendly wave could be the start of a chain reaction collision. I felt terrible that my harmless wave could have distracted him so much. Let's put aside the suspense a bit and come to an indispensable part of the Idiots in Cars series, Hit and Run. If you think going fast will get you there sooner, this situation will make you think again. Not every brake is a lifesaver. Sometimes it causes a collision, especially when you're speeding. You don't have to believe in miracles, but this moment will make you stop and think. A collision between a minivan and a lorry in Revesby, and the cabin of the minivan was crushed. But the 71-year-old man inside was completely safe. Just one thoughtless turn, enough to put the whole car on its side. This is one of those moments that helps you become a more careful driver. The police arrived shortly after and determined that the driver was at fault for running the red light, which was obvious, but my car was beyond repair. The hot moment in Houston. The woman in the Toyota was taken to the hospital shortly after, and I was able to give this video to the Kia driver before she was taken away by police.
Current loop video is now locked.
Sometimes life is not in anyone's hands, but in a moment of reflection, you saw that right, no crashes yet, but road rage is a big part of it. Have you ever witnessed a moment when things almost got out of control, but ended up with two words, luck? The people in the car heard the explosion and thought it was just a tire. The white car behind signaled in time, helping the car stop, and everyone got out safely. Fire can come in a flash, and every reflex counts. The real reason you always have to look twice? Because sometimes the person in front will turn without warning. Obeying traffic signals is right, but observing is also enough, my friend. The space between two cars is no place to squeeze in, especially when speeding. Have you ever seen a crash that was caused by road rage? It wasn't the steering that caused the car to leave the road, it was the emotion that preceded it.
My gosh.
Okay, let's take my spiky tail.
Fuck, dude. Jesus fucking Christ.
I used to think dash cams were just for recording crashes, but today I need it to record silent highway rage. What happened to basic calm and respect? Have you ever been in a collision where both parties stayed calm and handled it properly? I was there once.
What are you doing? I have the right of way. You turned. I have the right of way.
When I said the Shama Israel and turned the wheel, the driver's words will make you remember that moment forever.
Oh fuck, watch out, watch out.
Oh my god,
Just pull over, watch out.
Oh my fucking god.
Holy shit.
I always want you to know that your safety will start with you first. In this video, you will see how the video owner's day went when he was about to crash 4 times in a day.
Starting normal recording.
An epic Bowie fucking cameo.
Wi-Fi hotspot unavailable.
Just glad he didn't have his cod piece from last. Well, he might have. He just was under his stuff.
Yeah, I can wait.
That's the thing that just happened.
Hey, how long has it been since you serviced your car? Comment below. Even though nothing has happened yet, I want you to know that road rage is also a cause of collisions. One more note for you, when stopping at a red light, you should also observe the car behind you. Yeah, and today's last video got me wondering how some people pass their driving test.
You have reached 911 emergency. Please stay on. Your call will be answered as quickly as possible. First thing the call taker will be
High-speed chase.
Please stay on the line and do not hang up.
So it was just set up a little bit differently. I can't stop, we're gonna crash. Oh. Nope, everything's okay. We're just gonna pull over. Everything's okay. Are you okay? Yeah. Okay, that was a little bit scary.
A white van made an unexpected turn in front of an oncoming vehicle carrying a family of 4.
No, stop it. Stop talking. That's it. Give him a nice whack. Go ahead, Mel. Light him up. Yeah, light him up. Show a nipple, Mel. Tell him to...
In a recent incident, a USPS driver rear-ended a parked vehicle, leading to a lengthy year-long battle with the insurance claim process.
Sky gods were aliens. That checks out.
The Epic of Gilgamesh actually describes a hominid creature created by extraterrestrial beings.
New York, called Potsdam Village. At 4:52 p.m., search monitoring the school parking lot captured Garrett riding away on his ripstick. Garrett's neighbors are Sean Hall and Marissa Vogel, who lived in the same building, watching Dexter when they heard a loud bang from across the hall. To the walls, they could hear muffled cries of a child saying no and help. It sounded urgent.
Oh, Jesus.
Still and recovering for a few seconds. She crawled toward the front of the side view mirror and door handle and toe hold, and once she was on the concrete floor, Claire checked the warehouse's doors to see if she would have a quick escape route if needed.
Boys, I got that on camera. That's it.
The impatient truck almost caused a collision. Most collisions happen that way, but often visibility is obstructed. To go at such speed in this weather, the result will not be long before the movers will have to think twice.
Gun. Yeah, lucky bubble can. Hang on.
A 2023 Kia Forte sedan featured in the travel footage was struck on the side by a tractor trailer on Highway 1 eastbound between Surrey and Langley, causing the vehicle to flip into a ditch.
Oh. No. Oh my God, not again.
Despite the frequent traffic delays at East Exits 8 to 9, the car did not slow down, indicating the need for increased vigilance in this area.
哇，这怎么回事？哎呦，这下吧，这下吧，这下吧，这下咱也去不了了。
Again, basic mistakes in traffic safety running red lights is not a wise way to help you save time.
Oh my goodness. Yeah.
So all is good. Trust me, I have other problems. Okay. Well, I'm just driving in bumper to bumper 415 talking to Scott. I was like, oh my God, shut up. I love you.
Okay.
What? Oh, be careful. Okay. You okay?
Yeah, just almost,
Seems weird, but, very cool. Shout out to Rick Lemoyne, who's playing with her on stage. You can watch the whole thing if you like. Just go to the Alanis Morissette socials, or PBS, streaming that, lots of other performances.
Oh, he did that shit with too.
Tucker, stuff like that.
Because that truck cut him off.
Эта тема нездоровая началась. Ух, блядь! Значит, в жопу не заездила. Да, блядь.
unexpected turn of events, a Lamborghini Aventador nearly collided with a Toyota Prius as it sped away.
Oh, you missed that one, big.
Shortly after leaving the garage, this Lamborghini Aventador suffered minor harm when the front bumper and wheel lightly touched the curb. A Nissan Pathfinder was involved in a hit-and-run collision after backing into a parked Chevrolet Silverado. Drives leaves the Walmart Plaza going the wrong way.
Oh, hell no.
Current loop video is now locked.
Pull yours over right now. Pull your over.
all you had to do is just pull over, man. If you hit somebody's car, you pull over.
A recent collision on the Sophia Ring Road involved two drivers. One vehicle, traveling in the second lane, collided with a tractor that failed to notice the obstacle ahead. Fortunately, the damage was limited to the rear of the vehicle and was completely replaceable.
Are you alright, Sophie?
Sophie's okay.
Ты ебанутый, блядь, сука, блядь!
Oh, you don't need to it'll probably go by ground.
A sudden collision occurred when a Mustang lost control. Witnesses quickly called 911, stayed at the scene, and made sure the driver was safe.
Don't even, man. Why?
In a recent incident on the road, a driver suddenly made a U-turn between lanes. Initially, the driver seemed scared, but then they continued their journey at high speed, weaving through traffic. Another reason to be on the ball, even if you have a green light. If the dash cam driver hadn't noticed, he probably would have copped it side on.
in zijn motorklap.
Don't mess with any Jeep, even if it's ugly. The undulating terrain means that grip comes and goes quickly, making it easy to lose control and spin. Tight confines and limited drainage areas mean that an out-of-control rider is at high risk of bouncing back onto the track after hitting a tire barrier. According to a person standing on the side of the road, he used his phone to film a beautiful line of supercars moving together. At a turning point, the convoy began to turn right. At this time, a Lamborghini Urus was stopped by the driver because he discovered that a car was coming from the opposite direction of the road he was turning. The owner of the supercar confidently drove his car through the water, but when he almost passed the flooded section, the ending surprised many people. No! From the very beginning, this path was not suitable for it. It sounds like a lucky outcome, considering how potentially hazardous a stuck throttle can be. He may never want a tilt car again after discovering that you can drive them at over 10 mph without losing control. From zero to hero. Oh no! No! More proof you shouldn't drive anywhere near the center line. How about the important safety instruction heed the advisory speed limits shown on the yellow signs and slow TF down appropriately?
My first one was a really nice dark blue.
Well, that's one for the YouTube reel.
Oh yeah.
After the collision, the Suzuki driver and his wife accused the Subaru driver of speeding in the opposite lane. Traffic police were called to the scene and, after reviewing video evidence provided by the author and witness Quatermain, the inspector ruled that the Subaru was responsible.
A great win, but look, that's the matter. What you were very clear on this.
Didn't want anyone over. So I stayed in the car. Oh! Hay quá. Xe Hyundai này giật ẩu, người ta đang chạy đâm ngang hông người ta. 75.
On July 31st, 2021, a driver involved in a hit-and-run collision by swiping a side mirror only managed to remove the side mirror of another vehicle.
Zero 7091 PJ.
Okay, which way are you turning?
521 north right now.
You're going north?
Going back onto 160, and he just.
Okay, don't try and chase him.
What causes drivers to become distracted? Do you see any brake lights? Traffic slowed in the westbound lanes at mile marker 32 as a Maryland State Police trooper responded to the situation on the shoulder. Unfortunately, the truck driver, who appeared to be distracted, did not notice the traffic slowdown.
It's just the three of us in this room. She starts reading this poem. We didn't know what to expect. She's reading this. It's very intimate, very vulnerable about her being assaulted. Something really vulnerable. right? And emotional.
All is quiet for a few seconds, and then suddenly a huge truck sails across North Chestnut Street and flips over in the parking lot of a gas station on the northeast corner of the intersection. The orange car in the video belongs to the person involved in the collision, where a purple truck crashed into the car due to the driver being distracted. Luckily, paramedics arrived on the scene in time.
Oh! What just happened?
I don't know.
The driver attempted to flee, but was swiftly detained by witnesses at a gas station. Initially, the passenger claimed to be the driver, but witnesses and video footage helped police clarify the situation.
Current loop video is now locked.
Hey Google, call Foster City Police Department.
Foster City Police?
Hey, I just got hit by an 18-wheeler, and he's a hit and run, so he's going.
Turn signal! Turn signal! Save video. Save video.
look out, look out.
Oh my god. Why did he do that? I never.
Well, it's ice.
A pickup truck towing a heavily loaded dump trailer lost traction and jackknifed on an icy overpass. Thankfully, both the driver and passenger walked away unscathed, with seatbelts playing a crucial role in their safety.
Yeah,
Not mine. I know he's not going in mine.
You missed chip driving.
It's not
No, it's okay. You have to play it from the floor.
Oh my god!
Oh my gosh.
You're right, I should say oh my gosh.
Hope the Ford driver had full comprehensive insurance. That is going to be an expensive new year. A moment of loss of control, a memorable lesson. Thank you for watching the video with Stop Now, where we believe that safe traffic starts with small choices. If you believe the same, don't forget to subscribe to continue accompanying us. Warning: real crashes caused by simple mistakes. Every crash in this video could have been avoided. What you're about to see shows what happens when drivers make careless, rushed, or uninformed decisions. This video is presented strictly for educational and safety awareness purposes. We do not support or excuse any of the behaviors shown. Drive smart, stay focused. One wrong move is all it takes.